Hi folks, this is the full version of Sable, a highly anticipated game about crossing vast expanses on your glider as a rite of passage. This is my first gameplay video of what will hopefully be a series, so if you enjoy this and want to see more, do leave a like to let me know. We'll be covering the game's opening section here, which is mostly on-foot solving navigation puzzles, assembling your glider, then riding it out of the canyon into the main game. And now there has actually been a limited demo of this intro section that you may already have seen, and it's a bit tutorial-y, so I'll edit this down to focus on the gameplay. This is by Shedworks and comes out September the 23rd, and thanks to Simon for giving me an early key to check out the full release. So here we are at Ibex Camp. Looks lovely. Sheep. Man. Rocks. Hay. So a few minutes in, we've been given a gliding stone that we have to activate at a temple, and we also have to take this is the crappy version of a glider that we're going to take out for a test drive, just to prove to a matey boy and behind us, there he is somewhere, and we just have to go through those rings, or just really one ring really. And so it's very easy to control, and there are actually two control methods. This is just the basic one, but you can also put it into strafe mode, like that, in which it's more about strafing, but you can also go straight on. So this is just using the thumbstick. You can see how this bike is a bit piss, and the one that we'll actually have for the main game is a lot better than this, so don't worry about that. Anyway, let's just quickly turn this quest in. Congratulations, how was your first glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you'd notice if it was on fire, just a little bit. So all this is like preparation for a rite of passage called the gliding, where we will be going out into the world. But yes, first of all, there's lots of temple stuff and ceremony stuff. At the moment, we need to go over somewhere in this direction, so we can activate the gliding stone, which won't take too long. So you may have seen this in the demo. I did stream the demo, which was out, I think it was part of one of the old Next Fests, Steam Next Fests. So if you do want to see me bumbling through it and talking to NPCs and everything, go and check that out. We'll also actually get some new powers as a result of doing this. Just let that bike just sod off. And we can see the bike on the compass at all times. There it is, which makes things nice and easy. And this is going to be a case of doing the old running and jumping. We can also automatically climb up stuff so long as our stamina holds up. Also, running uses stamina. Let's actually bring our stamina back so we can tackle this great big pink climb up here. The vines just like give us a bit of a hint of where to go, because otherwise I'd be bloody clueless, I would. Here we go, there's going to be a bit of a jump here, I think. Not much of a jump, but a jump nonetheless. Oh! She wasn't perfect there, but she got a grip. Oh, hello. Hello. What are you? Oh, a chum egg! Oh, this is a thing! When I was playing this earlier, I didn't actually do anything like this. Offered up by chums when planting themselves into the ground, perfectly smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Oh. That was unintentional. Excellent stuff. And the climb will continue up there, I think. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Get going through the glowing doorway. And now, one of those bits that will take you by surprise first time. And also second time, as it turns out, but this is my third time now. Through the bottom of the ruins. I think we'll be doing some hot jumping action above us shortly. But for the meantime, now we have to go and activate our thing. Here at the temple, full of dark and mysteriousness. Possibly the forbidden bone juice. We'll see. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Exhilarated? I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in the sacred place. I know I'm in her sight. Here we go. Oh, it's gone. Flew off and hovers above the pyramid. And here we go. A bit of hot Breath of the Wild action. And it is being empowered. Good, now we have our special glowing orb, which will allow us to float. Believe it or not. 7 years later. Here we go. Up in the air we go. This'll take us upstairs so we can go and check out our hot gliding action. Gliding! Press and hold A to glide in. Oh! Bugger that up. Try again. That's more like it. Ooh, almost didn't make it, even so. Right, hot platforming action. Glide to here. And then I think the best way is probably over here. Ooh, grab it. There we go. Up here. Up here. Don't really need to use the glide there, but apparently I did anyway. Now, if I want some free bonus cash, let's go down here. There we go. Little sort of hidden chesty poos. That'll give us 20 quid. That's not a very much amount of money, but feels satisfying finding a chest. Up we go. Just scrabble up the last bit and onwards. Back through there. And then we can basically head home. We are now newly empowered. Our current quest, show Hilal the activated gliding stone. Look at that. That weird thing. Hup. Well, we could do with getting the bike back. Oh, hello, that's a bit of a tumble. We could do with getting the bike back, which I think is... Yeah, I am heading in the right direction. Come on, lad. And... crap bike. Onwards. Now getting dark. Right, so we're back at camp and we need to go up in the air. Well, there are several ways to get into the camp proper. Let's actually just scrabble up the walls, because that can be the easiest way of doing things in this game. At the top? Just about. Yes. Right, over here, and then we need to go and find Matey, who is around here, I think over there, straight ahead of us. Yes, there you are. Now I turn to Hilal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even left. And before I go, Hilal gestures towards the tower. It seems Sizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Right, so she's going to be right at the very bloody top of this. Right. Some hot climbing action, to some extent. Up here. Slightly cross-country, but it'll do. I could run up here, but it's a bit... bit of a dramatic camera sweep there. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Cash! I shall rob this encampment and then run away. Sizer is an outlander to the Ibex Eye, but I've known her nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code must go where they are needed. But Sizer has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. So her task is, I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself! This is going to be the bike assembly. I ask you if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. Nope, you're not going to make your hoverbike, you're going to build your own hoverbike. To make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Very zen. So the bike fragments, there's going to be one over there, one somewhere in the distance over there, and one up the dam. Together we will create something new out of the old. Right, okay, so this is the navigator that she's just given me. I need to place... Hang on, where even am I? I need to place this over certain things. That's the exit to the canyon over there, so one of them was over here, I think. So let's place marker kind of there-ish. There was the dam. Oop, I've lost my blue thing. Where are you? There you are. And there's another one over to the left. I think that crashed spaceshipy thing, which was somewhere around here. There it is. Right. So onwards, we need to find our 3 components. The markers now appear on the compass. So let's deal with the annoying child quest first. You'll see what I mean. Ow. Cash. Yeah, I went and got my bike. It's a bit quicker this way. I say it's my bike, it's not. It's this awful loner. Anyway, upwards. Oh, so this is going to be for our first component. Right, click you and see what's what at the machinarium over here. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button! A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. Stop messing around with those buttons, you absolute idiot! Sorry, Ramin. Concentrate! I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there! Alright, let's see if what those old machinists told us holds up. If not, they'll be held to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Ramin. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rona's mask. Not that hard, you've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that increases with pitch. And then the sound of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, this thing's moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramin? Let me check the machinist's notes. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that starts playing when the ship took off is increasing in pitch. Ramin? That lever! The one you just ripped out! We're going too fast! We're going to crash! We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Right, so I don't think there's actually much else we can do here, so let's just go outside. Trigger a little cutscene for the lads. Are you looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Sable has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. So the little brat wants me to bring her 3 beetles, which I think you can do. There's a whole quest sort of marker and stuff about this, but I discovered last time I was playing this, yesterday, that there's actually a way to shortcut this. I found it purely by chance, and it shows you that if you do black poke around, you might find some good rewards. And what I did is just follow the child, essentially, because the child leads you there to where the capacitor is. Although, where's the child gone? Oh, she's... Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Wrong direction. Follow that child! Aha! I found your den of possible iniquity. I'll leave you behind. I'll just have a little bit poke around there. I saw this. Cash! The dye bottle for the colours of the Ibexy red bike. And then I noticed a clear secret here. Oop, you have to crouch. And I was very surprised to find out that we can just like completely skip the whole Beatles thing. Right, where's that child gone? There you are. Tricked you! Sable shrieks when she sees the calibrator in my hand and then bursts into tears under her mask. You'll leave on the gliding and you'll never come back. Just like Yara did. Don't you miss her too? You were a friend before she left. I miss her too. Right, so we've got 2 more things to find, so let's just jump on the bike and go towards the one that's straight on, which looks like it's going to be that kind of temple-y thing over yonder. I think I seem to remember this is a bit of a climbing thing to do. So I should actually point out, I mean, this is a pre-release version, this is not quite the release version, and there are a couple of known bugs about like a bit of flickering and some pop-up for like vegetation or whatever, so if you do anything a bit too shady or whatever, it might be because of that. Also seems to be no VSync switch off. But let's climb up here. I think this is the way to go. Yeah, this looks like the way to go. Get my stamina back. Crow! Gone. Right, here's a bit of a jump. Hup! Oh, just as the morning arrives. Huh! And more vines. Over there. Drop down, climb back up again. Now we have to get to the very top of this. Oop, I think we have to go up here. Yeah, this is it. A lot of spiral staircases in this game. Right, lots of crows there. Let's annoy them. Arrgh! Bloody birds. And coming in hot. Careful of that thing. Oh, that looks like a painful old wire. Atomic power supply. Part 2 of the quest complete. So now we need to go find our bike and go find the final component. Where's my bike? It's over there. This is just going to be a bit of a droppy poos, I think. No fall damage, but I shall save myself anyway, just in case our ankles are a bit fragile at the moment. Right, so now we need to go where the blue triangle be. Oh, cash! I just spotted something in Noah's Ark. There it is. Another 20 quid. People are just leaving their cash around like mad people. Right, onwards to the dam. Coming up on it now. Very, very slowly because this is a piece of shit bike. And into the dam itself. Up we go. I'm out of stamina. And this is just, I think, very straightforward hot platforming action. You can just climb here, I think. The old climb and glide. Ooh, a bit higher, maybe? We may actually have to do something first, actually. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there's a control panel over there. Oh, hello crow again. Yes, there we go. And the more beckons. Now we can do some hot gliding. Oh, that might not have... Oh, it's fine, it's fine. We've got full stamina, so that all works out nicely. And then we have one final puzzle to do. Which is, I mean, this is, yeah. This is, it practically takes care of itself, this one. Grab and bung. But here we go. Boing. And somewhere around here there should be the final component. Or is there? Actually, where is it? I seem to remember this... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I seem to remember this being easier than it was, but I just took every turn but the right one. Right, so we literally just now have to get back and turn all our quests in. And... Where are we? Where's my bike gone? There it is! Deliver the parts to Sizo. Alright. Back to camp. Which is over there. Ooh, can't see a thing. Ah! There. Move the camera. That's more like it. One more spiral staircase for the lads. Don't push her off! I return to Sizo with the parts, and it's as she waves me over that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again once I've gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? So here we go. Assembly time. What you must understand, Sable, is that by the components you acquired, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has always been. Right, so this will be my bike, and the assembly begins. Right, so where does this go? I think the little white dot tells me where. Gliding bike front. Yes, that's one of 3. We also need... I think this is the power core. This goes here. Oh, it turns out these are actually the wings. Or maybe these aren't the things that I delivered. I don't know. Anyway, whatevs. Oh, here we go. That's a booster! Right. Whack it with a spanner. Give it the old jiggaroo. And I think we're good to go. We just need to give it a bit of a... Is that correct? Oh, there we go. It just wasn't giving me the prompt. Yes! So, I press a button, and the assembly begins. This is our bike. We're going to give it a name in a sec as well. Although we don't. It's actually the game gives it a name. Speak to Sizo. Oops, sorry for orbing in front of you. Listen! Sizo tilts her head for a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once I know the hoverbike's name. Simoon! I say it in a whisper to let Sizo know. Simoon, Simoon. Well done, Sable. I ask Sizo what sort of name it is, and if it speaks to any particular clan or culture. If it does, then I do not know it. Perhaps you will find out on your journey. Right, take this. You've got a badge. You'll meet plenty of my machinist ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Sizo twice for good measure, and give a bow. I'm ready. Right, got to speak to Jaddy. So we're going to leave that bike behind for a while. We've got to go and do other stuff now. There she is. Sable, that cartographer landed his balloon while you were away. You should go to speak to him, see if you can't get a map. I should buy a map from the cartographer. Get out of the way. And do some climbing. And as usual, we have to navigate by the awesome power of gliding in a different way to actual gliding. Sort of hover gliding or something. I don't know. Anyway, there you are. So basically, I was given some cash, some extra cash to get this map, although to be honest, we've been finding enough cash to afford this anyway. I think it's like 50 quid. And this is essentially tutorializing us on how to buy things, on how to do buying and selling. And it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. Of course you would. That'll be 50 cuts, or quid. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Right, so there's only one thing to buy. We'll do that. I thank Jordan for the Yerwa map and all its vast possibilities. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. So here we go, look. That's Ibex camp, that's where we are. And there's a whole world out there to explore. Right. Well, we won't be able to do that just yet because we've still got plenty to do before we can finish. And what do we do next? Quests. Let's go back to here. I should speak to Jaddy about the... Okay, yep, so I've got to go back to the person we were speaking to about 2 minutes ago. Is that a badge you've got there? Sizer gave it to me. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the Mask Caster in no time. It's time then, is it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Rohana. There you'll assemble your gliding mask and go. Right, as usual, following the compass, crashing into a wall, and then climbing up all the way up to there. Oops, keep doing that. So this is indeed where we were before, but now it's going to open up for us. I say that, but I mean I started the video actually after this bit. Yeah, but never mind. Yeah, this is, you literally start in this room right here. But this time it opens up for us. Ooh. So we need 3 mask parts, and to actually sort it out we need to basically press 3 buttons. So, yep, more hot platforming navigation puzzles for us to do. I'll skip through this quite quickly, just so we can get on with the more entertaining stuff. So it's a question of like, knowing your climbing ability, a lot of this. Like, in this case, we can do the old shimmy across there to get up. So yeah, for each of these navigation puzzles, it's just a question of finding the way to the top. And there's always at least one tricksy bit in each of these. But I think this one is quite straightforward. Once you've actually figured out that climbing thing, you just need to go over here and press the first button. Don't miss. Almost missed. And there's part 1 of the mask. The platform now descends, so we can't like just glide over to the next button. We have to start again. Slightly higher than I'd like, but we can climb up here. Shimmy over to there. And who's that? It's some bloke. Taller than me. And button number 2. And button number 3. The mask is complete. Excellent. Uh-oh. We've awoken the beast. Release the Kraken! Or not. Oh, hello. They've all come alive. The evil little stone statues. Something's happening, though. Something's generating for us. Mask, there it is. Go on, empower it, then. God, these are creepy, these lads. Ugh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Completely missed that. Right. Ibex Eye Mask. Perfect. Now we need to return to the camp by basically going up there through the big face, which just requires some hot ladder action. Perfect. There we go. And now we just have to get out of dodge. Alright. Where's my bike? It's around here somewhere. Where has it gone? Where did I bung it? Probably somewhere really stupid. You know what? I think actually the bike is gone. I seem to remember that might have happened. Okay, right. So we just need to walk back to the camp, which looks a bit ominous all of a sudden. It seems to be less alive than it used to be, which is not good. Well, it might be fine actually. Right, let's see what's up here. Not much. They've all gone. They've all abandoned me. Rotten little buggers. Thankfully the postman's still here. The postman, which is a giant pill thing on the right. There you are. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Jedi's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still warms me. Well, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There is a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice, and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I am ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends, you are not without family, you are not without love. These things you will always carry with you, as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinist at Burnt Oak Station, and among Sizo's closest friends. A good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we return to the ewer, so keep an eye on the post boxes, and try not to forget us. And so we walk away, not with heavy heart, because our gliding is about to begin. And we're still on foot, you'll notice. But not for long. There I am. And there's the gate to the left. So we are missing something, aren't we? Let's press Y. And somewhere my horse shall arrive. There you are, my horse! Oh! You're a feisty one. And we are finally on our proper bike. Which does work a lot nicer, this one, than the piece of jalopy bollocks that we were on earlier. This is all very nice. And we are about to hit the gates of freedom and the rest of the game, which will hopefully pick up in another episode. So we'll look out for that, because I really want to actually explore the full game a lot. So yeah, do leave a comment, leave a like to say you liked it, or interested to see what else happens. But yeah, this is really good and very intriguing so far. And there we go. There, beyond us, lies the full game. But yes, we'll stop here. So thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Randomise User. I'm going to talk over it, haven't I? Do subscribe to Randomise User to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games around. Check me out on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support the channel and keep us going. Say thank you for the videos. Bye for now.